sliding down a mountain. You like, I don't know. It's like a road.
That was my brother, Richard. We decided to go to the Garden of the Gods instead of to the incline on Tuesday. My cousin Nick also joined us. My brother was recording for me and felt it necessary to point out my need to clean my windows. But I didn't care. We were in the mountains, and that is where we were headed. My brother was amused by this car for some unknown reason. At the trailhead, there's this pavilion with lots of information to read. I never read it. This guy was. I don't usually read it because I don't care what plants are growing everywhere. I didn't come to look at them. They're brown anyway. I came to look at the rocks. Every rock formation has a name, and this one is aptly named Kissing Camels. I'm sure you can see why. I don't actually know the name of most of the other formations, but the white rock to the left is called, get this, White Rock.
Just kind of wondering. No real purpose or destination at all. Other than I wanted to show you that view, and I never did find it because a big rock got in the way. Go figure, right? Although this is pretty cool. Hold on.
The view was gorgeous, and I also found a few other random things in the park, like this little tree. It's difficult to tell, but the tree is growing on the side of a rock and is only about 3 feet tall, which I think is pretty cool. Then I found this river. Well, what used to be a river. I suppose it's more of a stream, but now it's nothing more than a dirt path that continues underneath the sidewalk. It seems that it was important enough of a stream to leave it and build over it, but now it's just sad that it's all dried up. Then I saw this bird just chilling on the fence. I was going to get closer, but I coughed and spooked him. He landed a little further down, and I found him again. The video doesn't do justice to the bright blue of his feathers, but believe me when I say they were beautiful. As he flew away, I noticed this, a fire hydrant. I was thoroughly amused by the presence of so many man-made structures in this supposed natural landmark.
This looks promising.
And it was. Despite the sign that said caution, I forged ahead. I was careful not to hurt myself and was wary of the falling rocks that the sign warned about. Although my extreme caution didn't prevent me from slipping a few times as I hopped from boulder to boulder. I saw this rock that was begging to be sat on. It looked almost like someone had purposefully carved a seat into it. Through some careful maneuvers, I managed to sit down without falling, and this was the view. Also, there was this cave-looking hole down at the bottom, and I was tempted to crawl through, but better judgment won in the end. I didn't stay there long because my brother was calling for me. I managed to get up all right, but here is where I nearly sprained my ankle jumping onto that last rock. But I'm okay. I wandered down a bit and met up with the boys.
That's funny.
We decided to head down to the balancing rock. The walk up was nice. But then we hit this spot with a 3-foot-high ledge. If you'll notice, the boys had no trouble with it. Well, I went around. They were amused by my fear of heights and complete inability to climb. I was baffled by their need to climb every rock we came to. Nick began scaling the side of Balancing Rock and nearly succeeded in getting up on that ledge until his wrist popped out of socket. I moved to the other side of the rock where Nick and I tried finding an alternate route to the top. These people showed up and were talking to each other in French and Korean and God knows what other languages. And then I heard my brother. Guess where he was? Yep.
How'd you get up there? How are you gonna get down? Like a dead one.
Then he informed me of the stairs. So I went up to the top, and this was the view. I know. You're jealous. I'd be too if I wasn't here. The last thing I want to share with you is this sign and its accompanying rock. If you'll notice, it asks that you help protect the signatures. The signatures to which it's referring are on the rock behind it, appropriately named Signature Rock. I tried to record some of the signatures, but I'm not sure if you can see them very well through my camera. I've been here many times and have always wanted to carve my name in it, but I never have. Until now.